you're not a professional, even, even a professional, to sit in front of a computer and just day trade, you got to be careful because it's emotion. If you touch a wrong button, you can lose money or you can make money.
No, it's, I mean, listen, you got to try it. And I did, but it's, people think they can day trade and it's easy, but it takes you a whole day and it takes, after hours, you got to go study and see what you're going to do. So, anyway, so I joined these groups where they have, a bunch of bots. So we would buy and sell when the bot tells us to, not necessarily the bot buying it for us. It just tells us, here's your entry price, exit price, do this and this. And again, right, you got to be sitting in front of the computer all day, which, if you don't have time,
you have to have time for that. Yeah.
No, so I left it. So I got stocks, I bought it and I'm holding, and seems to be doing good.
Let me tell you a little bit about Texic. I don't know if he told you anything. I mean, Texic has been around since 2017. Rosmo, he's been in Texas since 2017. Basically, Texic is a private business community where entrepreneurs are trained and they become professional entrepreneurs through programs, private mentoring, technology, financial tools. Depending on the partner's interest, there are programs designed to earn between $3,000 to $15,000 a month. That's what Texic is. Basically, we have right now, the tool is the robot, but that's not really Texic. Texic, like I mentioned, it's a business community. We started in 2017, but it's right now in the Latin community, in the Spanish community, it's more, we're focused more on the training side and the mentorship side, and the tool, that robot is at the end. We have it's not a school, but it's like a duplicate. It's a program that we train people to become leaders and become mentors, and then they create groups. Texic is not a network marketing company. Texic is a private community. Texic is at Rosmo. Texic is myself. Texic is a computer. There's no warehouse. There's no an office. Basically, we're Texic. So that's why basically what Rosmo's trying to do is he wants to refer you to Texic. He wants to give you the opportunity for you guys to become business partners. Basically, it's what Texic is. There's different ways of making money in Texic, but the main, the way to make money right now is referring people, and of course that robot. You and I know, Kyle, and in the United States, especially nowadays, I mean, most people don't have a lot of money. I would say 97% of people don't have a lot of money, and 3% is the rich. So we really don't tell people to invest a lot of money in Texic because there's not a lot of people out there with a lot of money, man. So basically, we have different modules. They start off from $1,400 all the way to $7,000 something dollars. And Rosmo's module was, I believe, $35,000 because he's a senior partner. So basically, he's a shareholder in Texic. He's right close to the owner right there. So he invested like $25,000 one time back then and $10,000 with his wife. So he has a lot to do with the Spanish community in Texic. So he's one of the top leaders in Texic. He basically talked to me a little bit about you. He said that, he wanted to refer you because he says that you're a leader, that you have potential, that you speak English. And basically, to be honest with you, yes, last night was my first time that I explained this in English. We just recently started doing this in English. We have more of a Hispanic community here locally, but Texic is all over the world. I mean, you could do Texic in South Africa because Texic, if you join Texic through Rosmo, you'll have your own privately owned your own business online. So you can set up Texic in South Africa if you wanted to, which is a beautiful thing. That's why I asked you where you're from, and your accent was, I love that accent, man. That accent is like the real English accent I see. So I'm like, you can do Texic not only in the US, you can also do this all over the world, which is beautiful. And we have Zoom calls all over. I mean, we have people connected in Peru and Mexico and all over, in Canada. Today, a guy was connected in Canada, which I don't even know who he is. Wow. So basically, long story short, Texic is a way of making money differently. We train people to become financially free by referring people. I'm going to show you, it's in Spanish. We're eventually going to have it in English. I'm going to show you, it's like something that shows you about the robot, because I know he mentioned the robot to you, how you join Texic and you invest in Texic, and then how you refer people and what happens to that money, how it continues growing, how it grows. Right. So basically, like I said, it's a way to become financially free. It's a way to make extra money. You know, there's a lot of people don't even make $3,000, $4,000 a month. And I tell people all the time, I said, you don't have to stop doing what you're doing. If you're a business owner, if you're an employee, you keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, and Texas is your plan B that can turn into your plan A. Because, you know, if you're the business, in your case, what do you do for a living, Kyle?
So I'm a business owner. We do solar panels and roofing. Yeah.
Okay, so you're a business owner. Beautiful. So in your case, it's a beautiful thing because you already know, as a business person, you know that to open up a business, you have to invest money. The beautiful thing about Texic is it's a business, but you don't have to invest thousands and thousands of dollars to open up the business. The first module, which is a license, we don't call it a license, we call it a module, is $1,455, which is that's nothing, man. I mean, if you're a business owner and you have vision and you want to expand and you want to have more benefits, I suggest the bigger license, the biggest module, which is $7,000. That gives you all the benefits and it gives you more percentages. Erasmo can show you that in black and white. Okay, I don't want to go into the details with the modules because I'd rather have him show you that. Okay, I'm here just to tell you so you can have an idea of what Texic is. Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna show you this. Erasmo, ponme la lámina de ayer, he's gonna share with us now what the recommendation of referring people, what can happen with your business by joining, being a business partner with him, if you decide to do this with him. Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, you don't have to stop doing what you're doing. This is a plan B that maybe you can turn it into a plan A, 2-3 years from now, if you like. But this is another way to make extra money. And it's a simple way. It's not easy. It's simple because all you have to do is really invest your money, but you don't give your money to anybody. You have a digital wallet, okay, which is beautiful. You don't have to give your money here to anyone. I mean, I know there's companies out there. Texas is not even a company, like I said. There's companies out there that they promise you the world. You're going to make 30%, 20% guaranteed money, which is bullshit. If here, you're never going to give your money to anybody. You're going to have, your digital wallet. We work with MEX, which is an exchange that we work with, that we connect that API through MEX and Texic. Okay, and that's how the robot works. Okay, but again, any money you invest here, it's in your hands all the time. That's the part that I loved about Texic. We don't give our money to anybody, man. All you do is invest one time, your module, one-time deal. You don't have to renew your license every year. So one-time deal. And then we even tell people, we recommend, listen, buy a module and put in $100, which is a joke, but we do that just so the person gets used to and learns how the system works. You got me, Kyle?
Okay, so just to clarify, so the module is basically the computer, right? It's the brain.
Yes.
So
the module is to say is the license.
Okay, it's the license
to start.
Oh,
yes.
But the license is giving me the software or whatever it may be in order to invest money in for this thing to make me more money.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so and there's a difference between different packages. So the 1,500, or the 7,000, and then I don't know if Erasmo is going to go through this, but what's the difference between the two? Why would I consider 7,000 versus the 1,500?
Okay, that's a great question because it depends on the module that you have. Okay, on the $1,400 module, okay, there's different percentages that you earn with the robot. Okay, and when you register people, also there's also different percentages. Those examples, I don't have them in English. I can show them to you in Spanish, but I don't want to confuse the hell out of you, man. I'd rather have him show you this because I don't want to do nothing wrong. I want him to. Era, me lo vas a tener que enseñar los módulos, los porcentajes, brother, para que él vea eso en persona. Yo le dije que no se lo quiero enseñar aquí, que yo prefiero tú enseñárselo para que él vea.
Pero los módulos, espérate.
Los módulos, no sé si los tienes ahí para enseñárselo. Si quieres, se los enseñamos ahora mismo.
Espérate.
He's gonna see if he shares with me. I don't want to confuse you, but if he has them there, we're gonna show you, and then you can ask me questions, okay?
Tú mismo me lo enviaste, fue por aquí, para buscarlo ahí directo.
Yo te lo envié ayer por el Telegram.
Sí, los módulos. Okay.
Sí.
Give me 1 second, my friend Kai.
No worries.
We got here.
Personal commission.
Giovanni is from Cape Coral.
Oh, there, Giovanni.
He speaks a little bit of English. He's just being nosy tonight. He wants to see what's going on.
Direct commission. You have a direct commission now.
You're gonna share? Okay.
Yeah. Here you are.
Okay. ¿Dónde está la otra?
Sí, ahí también, pero
Están las
puedes,
tres. Porque enseña la que yo te mandé que tiene todo. Que tiene todo junto.
wait.
¿Te acuerdas que decía el 20, el
Creo
76?
que hubo una que la borraste. A ver,
Eh, eh, no, esa no.
esta no,
Esa.
esta.
Esa.
All
Okay,
right.
Kyle, these are a lot of, these are, okay, these numbers are actually in English here, okay? But we don't use this one anymore because the modules, they've changed some. But okay, I'm gonna tell you, for example, this says 1250. It's really 1455, okay? If you see it here, you see 1430 where it says there? You see that? I don't want to confuse you.
Okay.
Right here,
So
right
the
here.
green one. Yeah.
Okay, you see how
Monthly
it
special is
okay, make 1430, but it's
1430.
actually 1455. Okay, that's why I didn't want to show you this, but it's actually 1455. What does that do? Okay, that right there, that module, what it does is, let's say you have a person that you want to refer, and it says here direct commission when referring somebody, you get 50% of that. What does that mean? When you register somebody, if you have a module that's 1455, right, and you register someone with 1455, Texic pays you in Bitcoin 50%, which is 600 and something dollars. Right there and then boom, in Bitcoin.
Right.
By you referring somebody. Okay. And that's not even counting the robot. We're not even talking about the robot right now. Now you see another difference here. The $7,000 one, which is the highest one, it gives you 55% back for every referral that you have. Okay, another thing also that's important, súbelo para arriba un poquito, Aramo.
Okay. Oh. Espérate. No subo. Estoy. Espérate.
We're live, we're
No, es
live.
que eso es un mensaje y lo que están saliendo son los mensajes. Message. No. Espérate, viejo.
We weren't planning on showing you this because, you know, I'd rather have him showing to you in person. But you see, since Texic, you can have people referred here like he's trying to do with you, right? The more people you refer, the vision is to refer a minimum 5 people, but you can refer as many people as you like.
No,
If you
man, I
if you
can't.
decide to refer people, you don't have to refer anybody here, Kyle. Okay, you can just come in here and just invest money and that's it. But if you want to make, my question is this: do you know anybody that wants to earn $15,000 a month? 5 people.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody does.
Everybody, man. So basically, if you find 5 people to earn $15,000 a month each, that's all you need here. Okay, for your numbers to grow as far as dollars. Okay.
So who's the founder?
The founder, his name is Wilmer Roca. He's a good friend of Erasmo. He's their best friend from years ago.
So did he create the bot?
He created the system. He created the system, and he has a team of people working with him. Okay. So I don't want to confuse you. You see a lot of numbers here. Yes, 70%, 20%. You see 1%, 4%. Okay. There's different levels. When you register somebody, you can earn 4% of his investment for life. When that person brings somebody, then you can earn 3% from that person's,
Right.
And then all the way to the bottom, you earn 1% from all those people. Okay. So you can get 4%, 3%.
So you gain money, you gain amount, say 50% on the referral itself because it's buying into the program, and then making a percentage of the profit that they're making on their investments.
Excellent. Yes, as a residual income. Yes, sir. Okay. Man, you got it. That's how it is. But I don't want to. So you can have an idea. Like I said, different modules. Here's some of the modules. We recommend the $1,400 one, or we recommend the $7,000 one. Why? Because the $3,000 and the $5,000 is almost in the same range as the $1,400 one. You see?
So the $7,000, I'm getting
you're getting 55%
referral,
direct commission. Okay, which if you do the math, that's good money.
Right.
Okay, you're gonna get 55% of whatever that person invests. Okay, and in that one, if you see here,
personal earnings from operations with the smart box. So 75% of what?
Of the robot, you're gonna get personal earnings from operation with the smart button. You're gonna make 75% of the earnings of the robot, because Texic is gonna stay with the other percentages. So whatever you invest, you're going to make 75% from that. 25% goes to Texic.
Okay, so if I invest $100, the bot makes another $100. I don't get $100. I get $75.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's how Texic is. That's why it's sustainable, because they live off that percentage that people put on the robot. So that's why the higher the module, the better it is. In our case, for example, I'm an elite. I have the $10,000 module, which is not even here anymore. Okay. We get 90% back, and Texas stays with 10%. But it's not even here anymore because they only sold like 100 of them, and those were gone like in several months. But
okay, so I guess there's two options. It's either, you know, if I feel that, you know, my primary business model would be referrals to get people to buy into the system, then 7,000 makes sense. But for me, can I buy a special and then upgrade to the 7,000 at a different point?
And you got this down pack, bro. Yes, you can okay, what you could do is you can buy, let's say, a lot of people do that. They start off with the Matrix Special, which is $1,455. And then if you decide to buy the $7,000 one later, you subtract the $1,400 that you invested.
Yeah, so, because for me, it'd be, I mean, listen, I'd be happy, you know, well, you know, 7,000 sounds, you know, and I get, you know, 55% on a referral. I'm sure, you know, you get 5 people, it kind of makes it, you know, it makes itself up.
Yes.
But
you got this, man.
The only downside for me on the premium would be the fact that I don't know if the bot works, right? So I wouldn't be able to feel comfortable recommending somebody to buy a product that I myself have not invested in and at least have seen positive returns for a few months. And then you could go back to people and show them, right? That's kind of what I was asking Erasmo too, was obviously I don't want to get into the business, you know, his business of investing, but, you know, numbers look good, you know, okay, the bot's gonna, you know, let's say he's making me, you know, on an annual return, say 50%, you know, but that's just on what the thing is saying. Like, is there any proof that it's gonna, has there been positive results from customers or not customers, but from other people that show?
Well, you can ask Erasmo. I mean, he's been doing this since 2017. The bot gives you between 8%, 20%, 15%. We cannot guarantee anything because we're not brokers. Sure. And legally, I cannot tell you you're going to make a certain percentage. That will be illegal.
Nothing's guaranteed. You know, I'm just curious as to like, what is, you know, obviously, I think the longer it does, the better it does. I don't think, you know, if you...
I have a guy named Matvey. He invested like 50 grand, I think, and he was making like 5 grand, 10 grand a month just by himself investing, but he invested a lot of money in here. We don't push that because I'll tell you why. Because, for example, in your case, Kyle, let's say you say, hey, Erasmo, I want to invest $100,000 right now. He'll be like, oh shit, okay, that's good for you, but it's not good for him because you don't know how to work the software yet. You have to be trained so you can download the software, which is 70 clicks, but you have to know how to really control the robot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to program it and then you let it run and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the beginning, you don't know how to do it. So he's going to have to train you. So he'd rather tell you, hey, Kyle, invest $500, invest $1,000. It's something minimum that you can see it work, play with it. But I'll tell you something too, Kyle. The vision that we have at Texic right now, honestly, it's not really the robot, man. And I know the robot is talked about, and that's the tool that we have now, but it's not really the vision that we have right now. I mean, we're going to have other things besides the robot. Right now, the tool that we have is the robot, but we're thinking about real estate. We're thinking about Airbnb. We're thinking about traveling. I mean, there's going to be different options and different ways of making money. But right now, the robot, the tool that we do have is the robot. Okay. Yeah. We have that educational system, which we have in Spanish, which we eventually we're going to create it in English. And we're going to start mentoring the people in English. So when they get to the end, that's when they start connecting the robot with money. Okay. That's why we don't recommend anybody to bring in a lot of money here and invest in the robot.
No, and you know, I mean, it's...
But show him, Joel, show him about the other picture.
If I do, I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, because ultimately, if I say yes to this, the first people I'm reaching out to is friends, right? Friends and, you know, people that I want to see success in. You know, if I find success, So I'm just thinking if I invest, you know, $1,500 and I invest, you know, another $500, now I'm $2,000 invested. How long is it going to take for me to make my $2,000?
Okay, it's going to take a while because if you do the math, if you're investing, remember the 1455 is the module only. That's not for the robot. That's
Right.
just like your business license for to say, okay? That's just like the business license. So forget about the fourth. That's just your module, one-time deal. That's it. The rest of your life, you don't have to invest anything else after that. As far as a license, what you invest later is what you're going to put in the robot to work. So if you invest $100, let's say it's 10%. What's 100? What's 10% of $100?
$10.
That's what you're going to be making a month, and you know, constantly, maybe in a month. But it's better having it here than having it in the bank, which gives you 0%. You got me? But the thing is that I want Kyle to invest 100, 500 to make a little bit, because I want him to make sure that he knows that this works. I don't want Kyle to invest 10,000 and then be worried. Oh my God, is this going to work? I'm going to recommend people. You start little by little, because first you don't know how to you know, use the software yet, and Rosman's going to have to show you.
Right.
And that's why we won't recommend, oh, invest 10 grand right now.
So if I buy into the software and I start learning the software, can my bot do better than Erasmo's bot? Can his bot do better than my bot?
Yes, because it all depends how you learn the bot, and how do you, because there's so many different gadgets there. Okay, the way he does it is beautiful. He knows how to work the bot. Okay, but there's different techniques that you can do yourself that you can make more money. I mean, if there's day traders that know a lot more than we do. I'm not a day trader, but I know that the robot, I just put it a certain percentage. If it goes down a certain percentage, and I tell it to sell when it goes up a certain percentage, I'm making money. I'm more. You can be conservative or you can be aggressive.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Warren Buffett make 14% a year, is it? You know, but doing 5, 8, 10, 15, 20. We don't know. Market, you know.
The market goes up and down.
Open, yeah. And explain here about this picture, man.
Okay, here's this is in Spanish, Kyle, but this is just an example of what can happen if you start. Let's say you join. Tu means you, TU. Okay, let's say that you join with Erasmo. Remember, you cannot join Texas by just joining. You have to come into Texas by a referral. So let's say this is you, and the first month, okay, and you sign up, let's say 5 friends of yours or 5 family members, somebody that wants to invest a little bit of money, and they start doing this with you. The first month you can make $25 off those 5 people that you referred, with 5 bots connected, 5 robots connected. Okay, that's not a lot of money. You might think, oh man, $25, that's nothing. But look what happens. This is math, man, and it is a reality. If those 5, we show them to do the same thing, that's 25 people now. And the second month, you have 25 robots connected. That's $125. If you continue doing the same thing, you only brought 5 people. You didn't bring 25. You only brought 5. We're going to show those 5, each 5 to bring their own 5. Okay. So let's say in month number 4, with April, $3,000 extra a month. You got 625 robots connected, and you're making $3,000 a month. And that's just with $5 a month in profit, man. $5 a month in profit only. We put it minimum, like, to tell people, if it's $100 in profit or 200, what happens to the numbers? They grow. So we put $5 of profit. What happens if in the month number 5, in Mayo, which is May, it's $15,000 a month. But that continues growing, $78,000, $390,000, $2 million. It continues growing by referrals. That's why this is where it gets crazy. It's the residual income that you can make off this. It's not the money that you invest by yourself. It's the residual income through all the people that you refer. And that's when the money starts increasing more and more.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely get the referral side. And I think, you know, I mean, obviously referrals is where I feel like the more instant, you know, money is going to be in the beginning. But it's just hard to get a referral on something that we don't know how much percentage. I mean, I guess I get where it's going, because you get money from the referral that's coming in, right?
Yes.
So 5 referrals, you know, $600 a pop, you know, they are making money, right?
Right.
$3,000 now. So how much do I get from, if I got one person and that person refers another person? How much do I make with that guy?
Okay, remember, that guy gets the 625 if he has the same license you have, the matrix, the 14, and then you're gonna get 4% off that.
4%. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you're gonna get
and then you get money, and then you also make money on their investment in, you know, the system.
yes, you're gonna get different commissions. There's so many bonuses stuff, which, like I said, man, I didn't really want to get into it because I don't want to confuse that. But you have a great, the way you're seeing it, and you're seeing it, you're understanding it, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But-
no, I understand it. I'm just, you know, my whole idea for this was, you know, not so, I didn't think it would be so lenient on referrals, which again is great, but it would be so much easier to refer people, and I'd feel more comfortable referring to somebody if I understand the bot, I guess.
That's why we suggest.
It's hard
okay,
to, it's really hard to invest into a software that I don't know if there's videos on it or if there's anything on it. I'm sure me and Erasmo can sit down and he can show me. And if I understand it and I can see it and I can get it, then I definitely consider doing it.
Okay, that's why we suggest, especially in the Spanish community right now, we have that educational program, okay, which we really don't even talk about the robot at the beginning because we want people to be trained well. So in your case, what our suggestion is, you register with your module, you put in just $100 there, and you don't talk to anybody right now until you learn the robot, because we want you to become a professional doing this. Because I know that if you start making money with this and you become a professional, then you're going to refer those 5 people that you're really going to refer.
Right.
Because if you don't know the system, you're not going to refer anybody because you're not confident about the system.
Right.
Sure.
Of course.
And that's why we tell people from the beginning, don't talk to anybody, don't do anything. Just, you're going to be trained. You're going to take out one module. You're going to put $100, $200, whatever you want to put in there. Learn it, and Erasmo will show you. And then as you go, then you eventually then Erasmo's going to show you. We're going to do a list, and then we're going to start talking to people. Then you're going to start referring people, because the last thing we want is for you to talk to people and then you don't know anything and they ask you questions. Oh, forget it. That's a pyramid. That's illegal. Boom, boom. They don't even know what they're going to say. And this is a legit company. I mean, it's not even a company. This is a legit community, and the money's always in your hands. You have a digital wallet. You don't have to give your money here to anybody, and that money's always in full control of yourself. I mean, we work with MEX, which is that exchange that I told you. And let's say you invested some money and you want to take that money out. All you have to do is pass it back to Coinbase or another platform and put it to your bank, and that's it. And you take it out.
Right. Yeah. No, I understand it. Yeah, for me, it's just, it's hard. Like does the software work?
Okay, my question is this: Do you understand something? Yes or no? You understand something?
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand the whole system.
That's it.
Yeah.
What I suggest is just join with Erasmo. Take out the smallest module, put in $100, learn the system, and that's it. And as you go, you learn, give it a chance. Don't talk to anybody. Don't talk to anybody.
Right.
Refer anybody. Just do it yourself first with Erasmo.
You just learn, bro. Just learn. And once you learn, then we're going to be leaders together. We're going to do this together, you and me.
Right.
You understand? The main thing here tonight is, the most important thing here tonight is, Kyle, that you know Erasmo. That's it, man.
Right.
Forget about the business. You know this guy. He's not gonna bullshit you. He's not gonna tell you, oh, he's not gonna lie to you. You know who he is, you know the man he is, and he wants to do business with you. That's it.
I see him all the time.
That's it, man. It's how you hang him.
Oh yeah, my friend.
I know.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. You and I can do this really big, man. Because, like I said, we don't have people in English doing this.
Yeah.
If you know something about cryptocurrency and you know something about this kind of business, and you're already a business owner, believe me, you can make a lot of money with us here, man. A lot of money. I need people to help me in English for this, man. I'm doing this by myself right now.
So
we're doing it in Spanish mostly.
So how many people in the community?
There's like 10,000 people right now. Active, 10,000. Yes. Active, there's not a lot of people, but there's 10,000 registered people in Texas. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And where did it start? In Miami?
It started in Miami. Yep.
Yeah.
Many Cuban people, bro.
It's in Sunbiz too. It's under Texas Inc.
Yeah.
Sunbiz.
Gotcha.
You know, again, I don't even like talking about that because I can register any company, anything in Sunbiz.
Right,
So
right. I mean, again, it doesn't matter
it
because
doesn't matter. It's
I
a
mean,
platform.
listen,
It's a
you
platform
pay,
that's in your hands. The platform is in your hands.
you pay for the system, you know, like
That's
you
it.
wouldn't anything. I mean, I don't know where bots even begin. I've never really worked with a bot. I've never again, I mean, I get where the system's going. It's based on referrals and the system.
The referrals is for any individual that wants to be financially free and wants to have a residual income. That's where the referrals get really good. Because like I said, you're not going to be financially free unless you put in $200,000 there or $100,000 and you live off that residual income from the bot. But if you refer people, you don't have to put in money. You're getting money from the residual incomes from your referrals. And then from that money, then you invest in the robot. That's what we recommend. We tell people, listen, learn the system. Don't talk to anybody. Once you learn the system, then you're going to refer 5 people. When you refer 5 people, you're going to have, you're going to get your investment back that you invested. And then from that money, you're going to put it into work in the system. You don't even have to put it from your own pocket.
Right.
We tell people all the time.
Yeah.
Any other questions, brother?
No, that's good. That's good. I'll get with Erasmo on this and
Get on board, man. Let's go. We need leaders, brother.
If
you join with him, I want to meet you in person, man. I'll drive up there if I have to, and we can do great things together, man. And you don't have to stop doing what you're doing. You're a business owner. You know what's up. I mean, you're a business owner.
Yeah, you're a business owner, man. He's smart.
Yeah, man. Wow, man. Some days not.
No, man, you're doing good, man.
No, listen, man. I'm always looking for other opportunities. It's just I feel like a lot of people from foreign countries have the same mindset. So
yeah. And this is not the future anymore. This is the present. I mean, this is a reality. Cryptocurrency is taking over, man.
Yeah.
And no, I've no doubt about it. I mean, I have some crypto. And it's it's very interesting. I think there's a lot of upside for it. I think people are still going to make a lot of money off it.
Big time. It's decentralized too. I mean, basically what I do personally, let's say somebody wants to join with me and I have Bitcoin. I mean, sometimes they have to buy it through Cash App or through Coinbase, which takes long. If I have Bitcoin and I need money, I just transfer them the Bitcoin and they give me the cash and that's it. That's what we do.
Right.
Centralized. It's legal to do that. I mean, I do it all the time.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, now I understand more. Erasmo, I don't know how busy you are. This week is not good for me, but next week maybe come to my house and we'll go to the office in the back. We'll sit down and
nice, buddy.
Do what we got to do, and then see how the system works. And if it works, then it's gonna be a green light for everybody.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Cool.
And I'll meet you. I can't wait to meet you, man. We'll do this together, man. I know it sounds crazy. I know you don't know who I am.
Right.
You might think this bald guy, a Cuban guy here talking to me in Zoom. Who the hell is this guy? But like
hey, Kyle, he lived in the United States for 50 years, bro.
50 years, yeah. I'm Cuban, but I've been here 50 years, man.
Man, you don't tell me you're 50 years old.
51, bro. Yeah,
man.
I'm turning 52 on Saturday. On Sunday, I'm turning 52.
Man, you Cuban. You got the
Sunday. Hey, papi, we have a birthday. Saturday. Kai, are you busy on a weekend? Yeah, you tell me.
Hey, you're welcome to come to my house, man. If you want to come to my party, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Saturday, we going to Miami.
Yeah, Saturday. We're gonna have a party at my house on Saturday.
Yeah, no.
You're welcome to come, bro.
Gone. But if it was any other week, I would love to. But let's keep this week. This week I'm really busy, but next week I'll be available. We'll sit down, we'll look at everything, go through it. You tell me how to work it, we'll make it happen. And then I think when it works, and then we'll put a big celebration on in Miami.
Okay.
All right.
Good, man.
Right on.
Nice to meet you, Kyle.
That's it, my friend, Kyle.
Awesome, man. Thanks for making it happen. Sorry about last night. I know it was last minute.
Nah, man. Hey, God bless you, man. Thank you, man.
Okay, man.
God
bless you. See you, my brother. Yes, sir.
Tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right, my friend.
Thanks, man. Bye, y'all.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Giovanni, ¿estás mudo?
Felicidades, Joel. Espectacular. Las personas que